Clara Evans sat with her gloved hands folded tightly in her lap, her eyes fixed on the endless stretch of prairie outside the stagecoach window. The wooden wheels rattled against the dry earth, shaking her bones with every bump. She had been traveling for days, from the crowded streets of St. Louis into the vast and lonely territories of the West. In her satchel lay the most important paper of her life, a letter of promise. Its edges were creased from being read too many times, but the words were etched into her heart. I, Thomas Green, a rancher of good standing, seek a wife to share my home and my life. If you are willing to travel west, I shall provide you with food, shelter, and companionship. Together, we will build a family. It wasn't poetry, but it was enough. Clara, 24 and tired of being a burden on her widowed aunt back east, had answered the ad with trembling hands. She had prayed over it night after night, believing this could be her chance for a new beginning. The coach lurched to a halt, jerking her forward. Dust swirled in the air as the driver called out, "McAllister Ranch. End of the line for you, miss." Clara blinked. She had expected to see a small town first, perhaps a sign for Green Ranch. But here, in the middle of rolling pastures and weather-worn fences, stood a sprawling ranch house, its wood faded by the sun. Horses stirred in the corral. A man stood on the porch, tall and broad-shouldered, his arms crossed like iron bars. Clara swallowed hard. Was this Thomas Green? He looked sterner than she had imagined, his jaw set like stone, his eyes narrowed against the sun. She stepped down from the stagecoach, clutching her carpetbag. The man's voice rang out, deep and suspicious. "Who are you, and why are you on my land?" Clara flushed, fumbling for her letter. I am Clara Evans. I've come as arranged. I believe you are Mr. Thomas Green, my intended." The man's brow furrowed. He stepped down from the porch, his boots heavy against the wooden planks. "Thomas Green." His voice was sharp. "Miss, I don't know what fool notion you've got in your head, but this is McAllister Ranch. My name is Daniel McAllister. And I didn't send for a bride." Clara's heart stopped. For a moment, the world tilted beneath her feet. Wrong ranch? Wrong man. Before she could stammer a reply, the door of the house swung open and a small girl came running out, her dark curls bouncing in the wind. She couldn't have been more than 7. She skidded to a stop in front of Clara, her big brown eyes widening with wonder. Then, with a breathless smile, the girl whispered, as if it were a secret meant only for Clara. "God finally sent you to us."